You'll be using OneCause mobile bidding software at the upcoming fundraising event. Let's explore how it works. Bid, donate, and buy items in an easy and fun way while supporting an important cause. You'll receive a text message with a link to start bidding. By clicking the menu, you'll have access to additional unique event pages that are customized for each event. The search bar can be used to locate an item or a category of items. Featured items are highlighted special groups of items. Be sure to check out the items with no bids. Bid by category. The selected category dropdown shows you all items for the event. Placing a bid is easy. When viewing an item, you can place a bid, watch an item, or buy it now. Confirm your bid and set a max bid amount. Donate to the organization through the donation button at the top. Your profile icon gives you access to your activity, receipt, contact info, and your credit card. Access your activity from the menu or profile icon to see what you've bid on, won, or are watching. Keep an eye on the color-coded icons indicating your current bid status. At the end of the event, check your activity to see what you've won. Check your receipt to see all purchases and payments for the event. Some tips and tricks. Do you really want an item? Place a max bid amount and it will automatically outbid everyone else. Bid high, bid often, you're supporting an amazing cause. Most importantly, have fun. You'll be using OneCause mobile bidding software at the upcoming fundraising event. Let's explore how it works. Bid, donate, and buy items in an easy and fun way while supporting an important cause. You'll receive a text message with a link to start bidding. By clicking the menu, you'll have access to additional unique event pages that are customized for each event. The search bar can be used to locate an item or a category of items. Featured items are highlighted special groups of items. Be sure to check out the items with no bids. Bid by category. The selected category dropdown shows you all items for the event. Placing a bid is easy. When viewing an item, you can place a bid, watch an item, or buy it now. Confirm your bid and set a max bid amount. Donate to the organization through the donation button at the top. Your profile icon gives you access to your activity, receipt, contact info, and your credit card. Access your activity from the menu or profile icon to see what you've bid on, won, or are watching. Keep an eye on the color-coded icons indicating your current bid status. At the end of the event, check your activity to see what you've won. Check your receipt to see all purchases and payments for the event. Some tips and tricks. Do you really want an item? Place the max bid amount and it will automatically outbid everyone else. Bid high, bid often, you're supporting an amazing cause. Most importantly, have fun. You'll be using OneCause mobile bidding software at the upcoming fundraising event. Let's explore how it works. Bid, donate, and buy items in an easy and fun way while supporting an important cause. You'll receive a text message with a link to start bidding. By clicking the menu, you'll have access to additional unique event pages that are customized for each event. The search bar can be used to locate an item or a category of items. Featured items are highlighted special groups of items. Be sure to check out the items with no bids. Bid by category. The selected category dropdown shows you all items for the event. Placing a bid is easy. When viewing an item, you can place a bid, watch an item, or buy it now. Confirm your bid and set a max bid amount. Donate to the organization through the donation button at the top. Your profile icon gives you access to your activity, receipt, contact info, and your credit card. Access your activity from the menu or profile icon to see what you've bid on, won, or are watching. Keep an eye on the color-coded icons indicating your current bid status. At the end of the event, check your activity to see what you've won. Check your receipt to see all purchases and payments for the event. Some tips and tricks. Do you really want an item? Place the max bid amount and it will automatically outbid everyone else. Bid high, bid often, you're supporting an amazing cause. Most importantly, have fun.
What does it mean to be a change maker? It is a person who is a pathfinder, a trailblazer, a reformer, a leader, a game changer. As we continue to navigate through change, our change makers give themselves permission to go the extra mile to make a difference in the lives they touch. To put it simply, Connections to Success is a team of change makers. Welcome to the 2021 Kansas City Connections to Success celebration of extraordinary people with extra special stories. Who is your change maker? Meet ours.
Hey Brian, who is your change maker?
Huey P. Newton.
Hey Brandy, who is your change maker?
My change makers are the men and women that come through our doors every single day.
Who's your change maker?
Damon Dash.
Hey Carla, who's your change maker?
Colin Powell.
Hey Tracy, who is your change maker?
The Rudolph women in my family.
Hey Donald, who is your change maker?
Miss Tracy is my change maker.
Hey Helen, who is your change maker?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg is my change maker.
Hey Ned, who is your change maker?
My change maker is God.
Hey Jackie, who is your change maker?
The struggles of my mother, Rosie Robertson.
Hey Corey, who is your change maker?
My co-workers.
Hey Mark, who is your change maker?
My change maker is Dr. Alan McCray.
Hey Aisha, who is your change maker?
My change maker are my parents, Clyde and Mary Williams. They have taught me that if I stand for nothing, I will fall for anything. They have taught me that I sometimes have to be 2 or 3 times as good to get something accomplished. Those are my change makers, and they have made an impact on my life still to this day.
Wow, Connections to Success is certainly an incredible organization. My name is Dia Wall. I'm an anchor at KSHB 41, and I'm honored to be serving as MC of this amazing event. I'd like to welcome you again to Kansas City's 2021 Tribute to Success as we continue to celebrate changemakers right here in our community. I'm looking forward to this wonderful experience with you. But before we begin, I'd like to introduce Pastor Daryl Burton, an associate pastor at Church of the Resurrection, to provide the invocation.
Well, I'm Daryl Burton, and I'm associate pastor at United Methodist Church of the Resurrection. I'm also the co-founder of Miracle of Innocence, an organization to help innocent people get out of prison and then help them once they come home. And today I have been honored to share a word of prayer and invocation for Connections to Success, an organization that I was introduced to when I came home from prison. In this organization, it helps people who are returning home, citizens back to the community. It helps them with job placement, with job training, with application, and these kinds of things that as it relates to someone who's been locked away for many years. And it also helps them as to look the part. When you go in front of an employer, you want to look your best, and so they dress individuals up and make them look presentable, as well as help them with mock interviews. And so I think it was a young lady named Carmen who I met with her and her staff some years ago with Connection to Success. And I don't know if she's still a part of the organization, but I am really, I am deeply honored that this organization has continued to grow, it's continued to move forward, and it continues to need help as it relates to fundraising. And so those who may view this video, because I think the fundraising is going to be done virtually, we would ask that you just, whatever your heart is led to give, to support and help this organization, because it's helping people who are coming home, you just reintegrate back into society, and they need the help and they need the support, and the organization needs it. So whatever you can give, being generous, this organization, Connections to Success, will greatly appreciate it. And so with that, I just ask you to bow with me for a word of prayer. God of grace and God of mercy, we lift up Connections to Success before you and place it at your altar and your throne of grace and mercy. We ask you for those who are part of this organization, all those who may be led to support Connections to Success, would do their best, dear God, to give generously from their hearts and from their spirit. And yet the men and women, many of them who have not even known or learned or are part of this organization today, will come and they will be served and they will receive the kind of support and help that they need as they go forward, trying to re-enter into society and become the kind of citizens that they would hope to be. We know it can be challenging when people get out and that they don't have a lot of resources, but Connections to Success is trying to address those concerns. So bless this fundraising, even though it's going to be done virtually. We just ask all of those who would watch this video, we pray that you bless them as well. Be a God of grace and generous to all of us as we remember you and offering these words of prayer unto you for this organization. For such a time as this is why we have been called to serve, and this is what we do when we offer this prayer. We place it in your care. In the name of our Lord, we give you thanks. So be it. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Burton, for those inspiring words. Now we will have greetings from Connections to Success's board chair, Paul Hott, followed by a video of the what and the why.
My name is Paul Hott, and I am very proud to be the board president of Connections to Success. I'm thrilled that you're joining us today, whether you're logging in from Kansas City or you're somewhere else around the country. This year marks a wonderful milestone for us. We are celebrating our 5th Tribute to Success in Kansas City. I know we're not able to be together here today, but what I want you to make sure that you know is the Connections team has been unbelievably hard at work, and we're excited to share some of those key successes. Today, we have the opportunity to recognize change makers in our community, hear from a number of participants who will share their stories, and we'll honor somebody with our Honored Inspiration Award. Despite all the odds, we've seen participants not only realize their potential, but they've built wonderful careers, they're great leaders, and are giving back to our community in a variety of ways. Thank you so much for your commitment and your ongoing support for Connections to Success.
taking the stuff forward.
For the past 2 weeks, they've been learning tools and skills to help them succeed once they're released. Here's a closer look at their journey.
Realistic people are practical people. They're concrete thinkers.
Breaking cycles is tough to do.
Being fearful of myself is a cycle that needs to be broken.
Not doing the same things that I was doing before.
It requires self-reflection.
Learning how to be more responsible and take initiative.
And hard work.
Getting out of my comfort zone.
And the right people guiding you along the way.
We don't judge anybody that comes through the door. That's not what we do. We just help them move forward.
For 2 weeks, Jennifer Johnson has been leading these 8 women inside the Johnson County Jail.
So the next exercise we're going to do is called the Holland Code.
Through a course called Connections to Success.
And it's not just a job-getting class, but it's about job-getting behaviors, job-keeping behaviors, and what can we do to support you to break that cycle of poverty.
The class helps students learn about themselves.
Are you practical? If you're practical, just check it.
And what they're good at.
It's not how smart you are, it's how you are smart.
So they can use those skills to succeed.
This program meets you where you are, uses what you have, your skills, your characteristics, helps you identify how do you use all of those tools into your future.
We hope that they gain the skills that they could use in their professional life as well as their personal life.
Michaela wants to use her creativity to become a teacher or esthetician.
I'm really excited to see what is in store for me.
And Barbara hopes to get back into customer service.
I have been very scared and thinking I couldn't get the job because of a few convictions on my record. This has really taught me that I can overcome that.
During every class, the students go around and say their affirmations.
So your affirmation, it's that self-talk, it's that self-motivation.
I am a warrior, I am a survivor, and I am in control.
It reminds you who you are intrinsically.
Valuable, independent, and strong.
Yes, you are. It manifests the goodness in you, the power, the strength.
I am worthy.
Yes.
I am fearless.
Yes. Good job.
Ultimately, helping each student learn that they are more than their mistakes, so they can create a new cycle of success.
There's a part of an African proverb that says, when you educate a woman, you educate a nation, and that's what we're doing here today. All right, have a seat. Good job.
Wow, those affirmations were powerful. Today is an exciting day for this class. It's actually graduation day, and we'll post some pictures from the ceremony over on our website. Also, this program, Connections to Success, doesn't just operate in jails. There are classes available for anyone who needs help reaching their personal or professional goals. We have more information on kshb.com.
Thank you, Paul. What an amazing video. You know, the impact Connections to Success has on the lives of their participants is life-changing. To continue this great work, let's keep it real. It takes funding. One of the ways Connections to Success supports this necessary work is the signature event. The 2021 Kansas City Tribute Committee worked really hard to plan this event. Have you registered to participate in the auction and raffle? Okay, did you see there is a 6-day, 5-night trip to Maui with 2 airline tickets included? You must be registered to participate in the raffles and bid on this fantastic auction. Now you can use the line that's shown on your screen to do so, or send a text. Grab those phones. All you need to do is send Tribute KC 2021 to 243-725. You definitely don't want to miss out. This raffle and auction ends at 8:30 tonight. Donation opportunities will stay open though. We'd like to take some time to thank our sponsors. Without their support, Connections to Success would not be able to be the change maker they are in our community. The Adecco Group, Arco Business Services, Blue Cross Blue Shield KC, CBiz Women's Advantage, Crestwood, the Dairy Farmers of America, Dimdaco, Echo Select, EPR, Evergy, Henderson Engineers, J.E. Dunn Construction, Shamrock Cabinets and Fixtures, Southwest Airlines, Triad Incorporated, Ulta Beauty, and our partners. Thank you to these amazing sponsors. Join me in celebrating them and helping to support Connections to Success' incredible work. Now, please help me welcome Brandy Yonke, Executive Vice President of Programs.
So 2021, we started at Connections to Success like most companies around the world did, and we were working in a virtual state. We provided our personal and professional development training virtually 2 times a month to men and women that were committed to making that transition to economic independence. We knew quickly, though, as we had an opportunity to continue to meet with individuals one-on-one and in our offices, that we needed to start really making that plan to resume in-person activities. So in April, we rolled out our in-person training again, and we started with small groups. We started socially distanced and, of course, wearing masks and doing everything that we can to mitigate the pandemic, but knowing that group cohort is so important to really building relationships, to building confidence, and to helping people map out their goals. So we started in April doing our work again, face-to-face, and it's been so incredible to see our participants coming in, to see new men and women that are being referred to us, that are engaging in our training, that are working with our life transformation coaches, that are getting those jobs. We've been really successful in working with employers this year and really even getting creative on how we approach them. This from training opportunities that they're providing for our participants to field trips at employers to paint the picture for the men and women that we're working with to see what all of the jobs are. We've really gotten creative in how we do all of our work. Over the summer, we actually were invited to resume our training classes inside the Johnson County Detention Center. This was huge for us, to actually get inside a facility and to work with men and then women before they transition home, to get them really developing those plans and those plans for their future and for their families, and to see their engagement with us. It was wonderful just to be back, getting into that groove of what we do and what we do best. Really working with them and as they're transitioning home now and getting jobs and re-engaging with their families and calling us with those updates, saying, I did it because I invested in myself, because Connections to Success invested in me too. That's been just significant for our team to see. We were able to pivot when we needed to, and we've been able to transition back to our work with our participants face-to-face, which has just been a beautiful thing this year. We've served over 400 individuals. Of those this year who completed our personal and professional development training, 90% are employed. And the wage is almost $15 an hour starting out. So we know that we're able to work with individuals to get them on that pathway to success. Not only can we help them get a job, we're really helping them to build career pathways. We're working with community providers, with community colleges to get our participants industry-recognized credentials so they have a career pathway to move forward on, to really get to that living wage and beyond. We've been very intentional about that. And even though 2021 has been just as interesting as 2020, we found a way through that to make sure our participants haven't missed out on a thing. So I'm excited as we move forward and close out 2021 with strong numbers and strong outcomes and lives changed, most importantly, to start planning for 2022 and knowing that our mission and our work can't be done alone. You have to walk alongside with us and join us on this journey, and I invite you to do that.
It's my pleasure to introduce the 2021 Tribute to Success honorees. All of them are recognized as inspirational changemakers. Cece Rojas, honored by Echo Select. Tammy Alt, honored by Blue Cross Blue Shield. The following women are being honored by CBiz MHM. Joyce Ferris, Janet Thompson, Catherine Christian, Alex Lanning, Jennifer McHugh, and Pam Reeder.
We recognize Connections to Success changemakers Renargo Martin, Johnny Harris, Lauren Campos, Theo Gardner, Alana Benton, Savannah Williams, and Angel Smith, our 2021 Honored Inspiration Award winner.
Angel Smith completed our April 2021 cohort and was a blessing to her classmates in many ways. Besides sharing her wisdom, she was the first to celebrate birthdays and special moments with others by sharing little mementos or a treat from her part-time job at Topsy's. She is well known for her very big heart. While she was in personal and professional development, PPD training with us, she overcame personal obstacles and was working through drug court with Wyandotte County as a requirement to remain in the community. Angel had many people in her corner, and she utilized the support to her advantage to better her situation at every turn. Angel was able to reconnect with her family after 20 years of estrangement, a result of her behaviors and addiction. She is now active in her faith community and regularly shares her story with others to inspire hope and recovery. Angel is writing a book about her journey of being homeless and addicted to finding redemption and recovery. During her drug court graduation, she was praised by every member of the professional team on her perseverance and her drive to complete the program. She showed the same persistence in completing her training at Connections to Success. Upon completion of PPD, she had secured better housing and a better job, and earlier in October, she completed her drug court program. Angel has achieved over a year of sobriety and is active in her faith and recovery community, helping others realize success in their own journey. She is now working as a lead cashier trainer at Price Chopper. Angel regularly shares her story and remains strongly connected to the staff of Connections to Success.
I'm pleased to award the Connections to Success Honored Inspiration Award to Angel Smith. Unfortunately, Angel is unable to join us today due to a family emergency, but I'm honored to accept this award on her behalf.
Thanks, Brandy, and congratulations to the 2021 Tribute honorees and Angel Smith, the 2021 Honored Inspiration Award recipient. What an amazing story. You are all truly change makers and an inspiration, even for me. Let's hear from 3 of our Pathways to Success change makers on the impact the Pathways to Success program has had on their lives.
My moves, being a change maker, being involved with Connection to Success, is to reach out to each and every individual in my path that I come across and help explain to them what Connections to Success provides and what it has provided for me and transformed my life, because I am a living example of what Connections to Success does for people to change your life, give you economic independence and hope to strive to be a better person and to live comfortably and not to just survive in today's society.
I plan to continue to be a change maker by encouraging others to be their best self, leading by example, and taking full advantage of all the opportunities that are presented to me. My next steps would probably look like going back to school. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet, but I know that I will be going back to school soon.
Generally, I just continue to represent this program. So, initially I came here when I was first released, and I absolutely knew nothing. You know, I mean, this program, it taught me a lot coming, you know, to it. So, I mean, I'm gonna always represent this program. I'm just gonna continue to do the best I can at my job, which I'm a supervisor now. And yeah, just continue to be a leader, you know, and serve my community, people's at my job, my family, serve them the best that I can.
My family is severely impacted because it has changed my perspective and my spirit. I live each day more happier because I'm doing something that taps into the skill set I've had my whole life. And I've been looking for this for some time. So therefore, when I come home, I'm not burnt out. I don't have to bring the job home. I don't have to bring home what I entailed during the day at the job, whether it be stressful or that nature. I'm pretty sure people go through that from having a job that we really don't want to do, but we have to do because of responsibility. Now I get to come home fully relaxed because I'm doing a job that I enjoy, a job that if I wasn't getting paid, I would still do it. So therefore, if you have a career that you enjoy, it's pretty much not working at all. So it's really helpful to the family when you come home and be in good spirit and put the job behind and be able to be present with the family at the same time and enjoy the family and they can enjoy me.
You know, my family's been impacted. I think they can just see a difference in me, but more so my family, my biological family, they're not in this state, but I do have a close community. And I was one of the first people to go through Connections to Success, and since then, I think about 12 other people have gone through this program. So I've inspired them to be a part of Connections to Success as well.
My outlook on life is totally different now. You know, this program also helped with that as well. So everybody's affected at this point, you know. The citizens, the community, people's at my job, my friends, people's at Connection to Success, everybody is affected by, me coming to this program.
I just remember the process of me transforming from the redundancy of a manual labor job, not to say that I look against it. However, I knew I had a skill set and I had more to give back. So with that being said, the training actually transformed my perspective on life as from negative to positive. And then also with my life coach that I was assigned, anytime I had a situation come up, instead of going out here on my own to deal with it, it was great to have support and an advocate to help me along the way. So that was a great impact as well. And then with them they gave me an avenue to where I could be a peer first before I became the community outreach coordinator. So I was able to uplift those that have been down the road that I have been down. And I was able to show them by example what Connections had done for me and what it could do for them. And then the opportunity came about that I was able to join the team. It's not just having a job, it's actually being a team member. It's like a family environment and I enjoy it. It has done so much for me and I'm very grateful for it.
I think the biggest impact Connections to Success has had on me was to re-motivate myself to invest in me. To dream again, and to not limit myself to a past conviction or mistake.
Teaching me how to use a cell phone. I was totally illiterate. When I got incarcerated, when I became incarcerated, I was 15 years old. And of course, at that time, they didn't even have internet. So when I came out here into this world, I was totally lost. And my life coach, she just made it easy for me. Very simple. Now at this point, you can't tell me nothing about my cell phone, So it was because of me listening to her and me calling her on the phone and other staff members here as well. Brian always made sure I looked good, with the clothes. Miss D, she always came and got me and took me out to look for jobs or whatever. So, look at me now. So, Connection to Success, really gets a great deal of credit, for my reentry. So I'm gonna always be forever, grateful and humble.
I go back to saying that I'm in a career now that I wanted to do. I can think back to the job that I had before now. I was a forklift operator and I was going in and out of a negative 25-degree freezer and a negative 10-degree truck. It came a time I did it for almost a year, and as I was taking the training program, it instilled in me and empowered me to let me know that I had more to give than just going in and punching the clock. And it came a point in time where I knew it was time for change. So the impact it has had is overwhelming, and I'm enjoying it each day that I come into work. It's now that it's not that I have to drag myself out of the bed to come to work. I wake up ready to go to work, and then when the hours are done with my position, I tend to work more away from the office because I want to, with the COVID and having to do Zoom meetings and whatnot, and the flexibility that I have to do that, it makes it just that more rewarding.
I think the biggest impact that Connections has had on me was to re-motivate me to invest in myself, to continue my education, to seek out training opportunities, to further my career and what I wanted to do in life so that I could be service to others. I've had so many accomplishments in just rebuilding my life and what that looks like, from getting my driver's license to be gainfully employed, to volunteering my time, and to helping others receive the same service I did.
So, I mean, the sky's the limit, and at this point, what I'm saying, my attitude is different, I love all the staff here. They're real nice, they help you, and this program is for real, it's A1. And I would suggest that anybody getting out would come here. My life coach, man, listen, yeah, hands down, she's the best. So, and like I say, I give a lot of credit to her, but I also give a lot of credit to other staff, the staff as a whole. You see what I'm saying? When I come through that door, they've always respected me. They always greeted me very kindly. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever raised their voice here. They offer me water, food, whatever, clothes or whatever. So come on, that's a steal. So, I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about this program. And actually, in fact, for the record, it's because of this program why I'm still out here and doing what I'm doing. So, who knows what tomorrow might bring? I might be a general manager somewhere. So, that's what I'm pushing for.
Well, I'm Theogen Garner, and I'm a past participant from the August 30th, 2019 graduating class here at Connections to Success. This is the updated version, or as we like to call sometimes, the remix. I originally, if anybody remembers my story, I went in with a double life sentence. July 9th of 2019, I was rounded up at the facility that I was at in Sheridan, Oregon, and was given time served immediate release. What that entailed was 2 hours of rushing, getting everything together, getting to an airport and flying back home. Never thought I was coming home from the double life sentence. Upon coming home, first program I got into was Connections to Success, then warehouseman training. And then after that, it was a multiple whirlwind of other events that came around. I'm also a past participant, proud participant, being the Tribute to Success book for that same year of 2019. The update, the remix that I was speaking of just a few seconds ago. Well, this past July 6th of 2021, I'm officially off federal parole. And I've been a free man since. I've been holding the same job the entire time. I got 4 raises in my first 7 months on my job. I'm highly dependable. Just like when I did my PPD presentation, my name's Theogen Garner. I'm a hard-working servant to others, a humble servant, and honest and very trustworthy. And I attribute a lot of my success to this program, to Salvation Army for housing me for 9 months and allowing me to build myself up, get on my feet, and be able to go out into public and get my own housing, get my own vehicle, reconnect with family and friends, keep all my bills paid. Got good credit right now, over 700 score right now currently. All this in a matter of just a little over 2 years. And I dedicate all of it to the hard work that was instilled to me as a child. Even though I went wayward, did my own thing, and went to prison, I was able to rehabilitate myself more than the system because I had the willpower up here to want better for me in here, to be successful, to be out here. And what I mean by that is me given a second chance to come home and be the productive citizen that my parents originally made that mold for me in the beginning. And then I broke the mold and went my own way, try to do it my own way, hard head. Down today, I'm able to stand before you and say thank you to everybody that helped me. If there's anything that I can do, I'm still connected with Connections to Success. I still reach out to people. I want people to reach out to me. My work schedule is an early morning schedule, but I always answer emails. I always answer texts. I might not answer my phone because in my job, I can't have my phone on the floor. But anybody out there that doesn't have a way out of their current situation, whether it's through incarceration, through poverty and hard times, you know, it could be a multitude of things. You don't only have to come home from prison to enjoy a program like this. This program here is open to everybody, man, woman, or child. All you have to do is have the willingness and the ability to better yourself in here and in here. And with that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody. Like I said, this was the remix. I went through my hardship. I planted my feet solid this time, and now I'm moving forward. The biggest shout out I can give right now is to my kids who have just recently came back into my life. I love you guys with all my heart. Chesty Chris, the previous Miss USA, I thank you for all the blessings that you have bestowed upon me, the conversations that we had, and I'm still following you on Instagram, Facebook, and all the other social media outlets. I believe in your platform. Criminal justice reform is something that's highly needed, not only in prison, but out here in the streets to make it better for each and every one of us as citizens of this United States. And with that, I'm gonna close out early because I like to talk a lot. Just wanna say thank you.
What amazing stories. You are all so inspirational. I'll turn it back over to Brandy Yankee for her final remarks.
Thank you for joining us today at the Tribute to Success and learning more about the work of Connections to Success and the transformation that's occurred in our participants' lives. We can't do this work alone. We depend on you, our partners, and our donors to help us inspire families to achieve economic independence by providing hope, resources, and a plan. So there's different ways that you can give and engage. There's a card in your box for those of you that are attending watch parties. And then we also have it posted on the screen. For $25, you could support purchasing work boots or tools for participants starting out to work. $50 will support career services like our mock interviews and resume writing. For $100, that would assist with transportation or gas to interviews, or would fund a monthly professional women's group meeting, building social capital and helping individuals advance in their careers. For $250, that provides 3 weeks of life transformation coaching. $500 provides meals for the 10-day personal and professional development class, or provides necessary car repairs and registration on a gifted car. $1,000 provides 6 months of intensive support from a Connections to Success life transformation coach. And $2,500 helps our participants to acquire industry-recognized credentials to help them build those career pathways. So as you can see, there are many ways to donate to the mission of Connections to Success. All gifts are used to help us move our participants to a living wage and beyond, and every gift is greatly appreciated today. Thank you again for joining us at Tribute to Success.
What an amazing hour. Thank you to Brandy and all of you for watching and actively participating in the auction and the raffle. Now remember, bidding stays open until 8:30 p.m. All auction winners will be systematically notified, and the raffle winners will be contacted as soon as the auction ends. I'm Dia Wall from KSHB 41. What an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to be part of this event. I'm going to send it to Alana Benton to close us out with her beautiful voice.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Oh yes, there can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain. Hope seemed like the summer birds too slowly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. No hope is frail, it's hard to keep.